Venezuelan frigate ARV Almirante Brión detects American carrier group at 4:47 a.m., distance 180 miles. Captain Rodriguez makes fatal decision. Attack. Orders crew to battle stations. Activates Automat Mk2 anti-ship missile system. 8 missiles ready. Maximum range 180 kilometers. Target is USS Carl Vinson. Nimitz-class supercarrier. 90 aircraft. 5,000 crew. Heart of American naval power. Rodriguez knows attacking carrier means death. Venezuelan Navy cannot survive engagement with US Navy. But orders are orders. Maduro demanded resistance. Demanded sacrifice. Demanded martyrdom. Rodriguez obeys. Launches all 8 automats at 5:03 a.m. Missiles streak toward carrier. This is April 9th, 2025. This is war at sea. This is USA and Venezuela clash in Caribbean. This is naval combat. Modern, lethal, one-sided. This is what happens when Third World Navy confronts superpower. This is story of doomed attack, of hopeless defense, of inevitable destruction. Venezuelan Navy is small. 6 frigates, 4 corvettes, 2 submarines, plus support vessels, total of 18 combat ships. Built 1970s, 1980s mostly. Italian designs, German designs. Outdated but functional. Armed with anti-ship missiles, surface-to-air missiles, torpedoes, guns. Theoretically capable. Actually obsolete. Venezuelan Navy hasn't fought since 1987. No combat experience. Minimal training. Maintenance neglected. Corruption endemic. Officers competent. Crews adequate. Equipment degraded. This is force-facing US Navy. America's Navy is overwhelming. 293 ships, 11 carrier strike groups, 88 submarines, 22 cruisers, 70 destroyers, everything modern, everything maintained, everything combat tested. US Navy dominates oceans globally. Controls sea lanes, projects power, guarantees American hegemony. Venezuelan Navy cannot compete, cannot survive, cannot win, but must fight. Orders demand it. Honor requires it. Nationalism compels it. Pointless, perhaps, but necessary politically. Maduro needs resistance, needs martyrs, needs narrative. Venezuelan Navy will provide, through sacrifice, through death, through defeat. What's your immediate reaction? Type A if you think Venezuela had any chance. Type B if you recognize inevitable outcome. 5:03 a.m. April 9th, ARV Almirante Brión launches 8 Automat Mk2 anti-ship missiles, sea-skimming cruise missiles, active radar homing, 2 10-kilogram warheads, Mach 0.9 speed, range 180 kilometers, sophisticated weapons, Italian-designed, export variant. Venezuela purchased 24 missiles in 1982, maintenance questionable, reliability uncertain. But 8 are ready, 8 fire successfully, boosters ignite, missiles climb to 100 meters, level off, accelerate toward target, sea-skimming profile, flying 5 meters above waves, difficult to detect, difficult to intercept, designed to penetrate defenses, strike carrier, sink billion-dollar ships. This is what Venezuela hopes. This is what Rodriguez expects. This is what propaganda will claim. Reality will differ, drastically. USS Carl Vinson Carrier Strike Group includes 11 ships. Vinson herself. 2 Ticonderoga-class cruisers. USS Shiloh, USS Lake Champlain, 4 Arleigh Burke-class destroyers. USS McCampbell, USS Fitzgerald, USS Hopper, USS Benfold. Integrated Air Defense, Aegis Combat System, SPY-1 radar, SM-2 missiles, SM-6 missiles, Phalanx CIWS. Everything needed for layered defense. Everything proven in combat. Everything superior to Venezuelan weapons. Strike Group detects missile launch immediately. SPY-1 phased array radar tracks boosters. Computer identifies threat. Calculates trajectories. Assigns targets. Engages automatically. This is Aegis Combat System. This is integrated air defense. This is what $200 billion naval investment produces. Capability to defeat any threat, any missile, any aircraft, any attack. Venezuelan missiles never had chance. Don't miss how modern naval combat actually works. Subscribe for complete engagement analysis. 5:04 a.m., April 9th. Aegis combat system engages Venezuelan missile attack with overwhelming defensive capability. USS Lake Champlain, Ticonderoga-class guided missile cruiser, fires first defensive salvo. 4. RIM 66 SM-2, Standard Block 3A, surface-to-air missiles. Each costs $1.2 million, $4.8 million per salvo. Venezuela's entire attack costs $16 million in automat missiles. America spends nearly one-third that amount, destroying half the attack. SM-2s accelerate from vertical launch cells. Solid rocket motors ignite. Missiles climb vertically to 50,000 feet. Bank toward targets. Accelerate to Mach 3.5. SPA-1D phased array radar tracks both SM-2s and incoming automats. Provides mid-course guidance through data link. Semi-active radar homing requires ship radar illumination during terminal phase. Illuminator radars lock onto 4 Venezuelan missiles. SM-2s guide toward targets. Terminal phase begins at 40 miles from carrier. 4 explosions, 4 Venezuelan automat missiles destroyed. Mid-flight interception, before threatening carrier battle group. Before penetrating inner defensive layers. Before creating any danger. 4 automats remain from original 8 missile salvo. USS Shiloh, 2nd Ticonderoga-class cruiser, engages remaining threats. 4 more RIM 66 SM-2 missiles launch. Another $4.8 million expenditure. Same engagement sequence, vertical launch, high-altitude transit. Terminal guidance from ship radar. Intercept at 25 miles from carrier. 3 hits achieved. 3 Venezuelan missiles destroyed. 1 SM-2 misses target due to Venezuelan missile performing evasive maneuver. 1 automat survives. Continues toward USS Carl Vinson. Drops altitude to 3 meters above wavetops. Maximum sea skimming profile. Difficult radar target. Wave clutter interferes with tracking. But Aegis system maintains track. Sophisticated signal processing. Discrimination algorithms. 1 missile is still threat. Inner defensive layer engages. USS McCampbell, Arleigh Burke-class destroyer, fires RIM 174, SM-6, standard extended range active missile. Most advanced surface-to-air missile in American inventory. Costs $4.3 million per round. Dual-mode seeker. Semi-active radar homing during mid-course. Active radar homing during terminal phase. Autonomous weapon doesn't require ship radar illumination. Can engage beyond horizon. Fire and forget capability. SM-6 launches. Climbs. Banks toward target. Active radar seeker acquires Venezuelan automat at 15 miles. Guides automatically. Intercepts final Venezuelan missile at 8 miles from carrier. Explosion. Debris falls harmlessly into Caribbean Sea. Venezuelan attack is defeated completely. 8 missiles launched. 8 missiles destroyed. 0 hits achieved. 0 damage inflicted. 0 American casualties. Venezuelan attack fails catastrophically. American Aegis defense succeeds perfectly. This is technological superiority demonstrated. This is $200 billion naval investment validated. This is why United States Navy dominates world's oceans. Layered defense, redundant systems, overlapping coverage, sophisticated sensors, advanced missiles, professional crews. Everything needed to defeat any attack. Venezuelan missiles never had realistic chance of hitting carrier. Aegis system is designed to handle Soviet-era saturation attacks. Hundreds of missiles, dozens of bombers, everything Cold War could produce. 8 Italian automats from single Venezuelan frigate are negligible threat comparatively. This is capability mismatch. This is why regional navies cannot challenge American carrier groups. This is reality of modern naval warfare. 5:07 a.m. American response begins. USS Carl Vinson launches FA-18E Super Hornets, 4 aircraft, strike package. Each carries 2 AGM-84 Harpoon anti-ship missiles, 8 Harpoons total, plus air-to-air missiles, self-defense. Super Hornets climb to 30,000 feet. Cruise toward Venezuelan frigate. Distance 180 miles. Flight time 20 minutes. Venezuelan radar detects aircraft. Captain Rodriguez sees doom approaching. 4 American fighters, heavily armed. He has 8 SAMs remaining. Aspied surface-to-air missiles, Italian designed. 1980s technology. Short range, limited capability. Cannot defeat modern attack. Rodriguez knows his ship is doomed. Knows crew will die. Knows mission accomplished nothing. 8 missiles wasted. 0 hits achieved. Now retribution comes. Swift, overwhelming, fatal. This level of naval warfare detail requires serious research. Subscribe to support this work. 5:27 a.m. Super Hornets reach launch position 60 miles from target, beyond Venezuelan SAM range. American pilots don't risk aircraft. Launch from safety. 8 AGM-84 Harpoons fire. Active radar seekers. GPS navigation. 500-pound warheads. Mach 0.85 speed. Sea skimming approach. Sophisticated weapons. Far superior to Venezuelan automats. Harpoons fly toward Frigate. Rodriguez detects incoming missiles. Orders defensive fire. Aspied SAMs launch. 6 missiles. Maximum effort. All available weapons. Aspides intercept 1 harpoon, 1 kill, 7 harpoons remain. Frigate's 76mm gunfires. Oto Breda, compact mount, anti-missile capability. Shoots down 1 more harpoon, 6 remain. 40mm guns fire, ineffective, cannot track fast-moving targets. 6 harpoons hit ARV Almirante Brión simultaneously. 5:31 a.m. 6 explosions, 3,000 pounds of high explosive. Frigate disintegrates. Hull breached multiple locations. Fires erupt. Magazine detonates. Ship breaks in half. Sinks in 4 minutes. Captain Rodriguez killed instantly. 180 crew dead. 12 survivors. Picked up by American helicopters. Venezuelan frigate eliminated. First naval casualty. Won't be last. What would you do as Venezuelan naval commander? Comment your strategy below. Venezuelan Navy attempts coordinated attack April 9th afternoon. 4 ships. ARV General Urdanita, ARV General Sublet, ARV Mariscal Sucre, ARV Almirante Garcia, all Lupo-class frigates, Italian-built, 1980s vintage. Each carries 8 automat missiles, 32 missiles total, plus SAMs, plus torpedoes, plus guns, combined assault, saturation attack. Theory is overwhelm American defenses. Launch enough missiles, some get through. Sink carrier. Mission accomplished. Theory is wrong. American defenses are too strong. Aegis system handles saturation attacks, designed specifically for Soviet mass missile strikes. 4 Venezuelan frigates are negligible threat compared to Cold War scenarios. Attack launches at 2:47 p.m. 32 automat missiles fire. Largest Venezuelan naval strike. Biggest effort. Last chance. All 4 frigates commit everything. Missiles fly toward carrier group, 150 miles distant. Aegis detects immediately. Tracks 32 incoming targets, calculates threats, prioritizes, engages systematically. 5 Aegis cruisers and destroyers participate. USS Lake Champlain, USS Shiloh, USS McCampbell, USS Fitzgerald, USS Hopper, coordinated defense. Automated engagement, perfect execution. 32 Venezuelan missiles face overwhelming defense. First layer, SM-2 missiles, 40 fire, engage at 50-70 miles. Destroy 24 automats, mid-course phase, before saturation tactics work. Second layer, SM-6 missiles, 12 fire, engage remaining 8 automats at 20-30 miles. Destroy 6 more. 2 survive. Third layer, evolved Sea Sparrow missiles, ESSM. Point defense, 8 fire from destroyers. Intercept final, 2 automats at 10 miles, both destroyed. 32 missiles launched, 32 missiles destroyed. 0 hits, 0 damage, 0 American casualties. Venezuelan attack fails catastrophically. Wasted 32 missiles, $64 million in weapons. Achieved nothing. Now, American counterattack comes. Devastating. Final. Total. If you're following this naval engagement, hit subscribe now. 2:52 p.m. American counterattack launches, USS Carl Vinson, USS Abraham Lincoln, 2 carrier strike groups combined, 48 FA-18EF Super Hornets. Each carries 2 Harpoons, 96 anti-ship missiles total, plus bombs, plus rockets, plus guns, everything. Target is 4 Venezuelan frigates. 120 miles away, vulnerable, defenseless, doomed. Super Hornets fly low, sea-skimming approach. Venezuelan radar detects at 40 miles. Too late, too close, too many aircraft. 4 frigates have 32 Aspide SAMs total remaining. Already fired 24 during failed attack. Insufficient for defense. Cannot defeat 48 aircraft plus 96 missiles. Math is impossible. Outcome is predetermined. Captains know, crews know, everyone knows. Death approaches, inevitable, unstoppable, final. 3:14 p.m. American strike arrives. 96 Harpoons launch from 50 miles. Beyond Venezuelan SAM range, safe for aircraft, missiles fly toward targets. Venezuelan frigates fire remaining SAMs. 32 Aspides. Intercept 8 Harpoons. 88 remain. 76mm guns fire desperately. Shoot down 6 more. 82 remain. 40mm guns fire uselessly. Maybe 2 more destroyed. 80 Harpoons hit 4 frigates. 20 missiles per ship. 10,000 pounds explosive per frigate. Total annihilation. Ships explode, disintegrate, sink in minutes. ARV, General Urdaneta, sinks 3:17 p.m., 175 killed, 8 survivors. ARV, General Sublet, sinks 3:18 p.m., 180 killed, 5 survivors. ARV, Mariscal Sucre, sinks 3:18 p.m., 178 killed, 7 survivors. ARV, Almirante Garcia, sinks 3:19 p.m., 182 killed, 3 survivors. 4 minutes. 4 frigates. 715 sailors dead. Venezuelan Navy is destroyed. Combat capability eliminated. Ships sunk. Crews killed. Mission failed. Sacrifice accomplished nothing. Maduro got martyrs. America got victory. Absolute, complete, total. Submarine warfare adds underwater dimension to Caribbean clash. Venezuela operates 2 Type 209 1300 submarines purchased from Germany 1970s. ARV Sabalo, S-31. ARV Caribe, S-32. Diesel-electric conventional submarines, not nuclear-powered, limited underwater endurance, must surface or snorkel regularly, charge batteries, refresh air. But quiet when running on batteries, difficult to detect acoustically, dangerous when employed correctly. Type 209 carries 14 torpedoes. AEG Suit Mod 2, wire-guided weapons. 260-kilogram warheads, 28-kilometer range, 35 knots speed. Capable weapons, can sink surface ships, can attack submarines. Venezuela's submarine force is trained reasonably. Crews are professional. Captains are experienced. Maintenance is questionable, but submarines are operational. Theoretically dangerous, practically vulnerable. American Navy takes submarine threat seriously. Deploys comprehensive anti-submarine warfare assets. P-8A Poseidon Maritime Patrol aircraft. 4-engine jets, carry sonobuoys, magnetic anomaly detectors, advanced acoustic processors, can detect submarines at extreme ranges, MH-60R Seahawk helicopters. Deployed from destroyers and cruisers, dipping sonar, sonobuoys, torpedoes, can prosecute contacts immediately. Virginia-class nuclear attack submarines, SSN-787 USS Washington, SSN-790 USS South Dakota, hunter killers, purpose-built for submarine warfare. Quieter than Venezuelan diesels, faster, better sensors, better weapons, better everything. Professional submarine force, combat-experienced crews, technological superiority. Venezuelan submarines are brave, obsolete, hopelessly outmatched, doomed from start. April 10th, ARV Sabalo attempts attack on carrier group. Approaches submerged, quietly, carefully, professional crew, experienced captain, good tactics, insufficient technology. American P-8 Poseidon detects submarine at 40 miles. Magnetic anomaly detector. Sonobuoys. Passive acoustic sensors. Everything. Submarine is tracked continuously, never knows it's detected, never realizes doom approaches. P-8 guides USS Washington to intercept. Attack submarine approaches. Venezuelan Type 209. Superior sonar, superior stealth, superior everything. Washington achieves firing position. Launches Mark 48 AD cap torpedo. Wire-guided, active-passive homing. 650-pound warhead, 55-knot speed. Venezuelan submarine detects torpedo. Too late, turns, accelerates, releases noisemaker. Ineffective. Mark 48 is too smart, too fast, too deadly. Impacts ARV Sabalo at 11:47 a.m. Explosion. Hull breaches, submarine floods, sinks. 33 crew killed, all hands lost. No survivors. First Venezuelan submarine eliminated. ARV Caribe attempts revenge. April 11th. Hunts carrier group. Searches Caribbean. Finds nothing. American submarines find her. SSN 790 South Dakota detects Caribe at 60 miles. Tracks quietly. Approaches undetected. Achieves perfect firing position. Launches 2 Mark 48s. Redundancy. Ensure kill. Venezuelan submarine never detects threat. Never knows death comes. Both torpedoes hit. 12:34 p.m. Massive explosions. Submarine destroyed. 33 crew killed. Venezuelan submarine force is eliminated. 2 boats. 2 losses. 66 dead. 0 American casualties. Underwater warfare demonstrates same pattern. American superiority. Venezuelan futility. Inevitable outcome. Your engagement determines what we create. Comment analysis and share this video. Caribbean Naval War lasts 3 days. April 9-11, 2025. Venezuelan Navy ceases to exist. 6 frigates sunk. All lost. 4 corvettes destroyed by airstrikes. 2 submarines sunk. All combat vessels eliminated. 1,240 Venezuelan sailors killed. 47 survivors. 96% casualty rate. Catastrophic. Unprecedented in modern naval warfare. American losses, 0 ships, 0 submarines, 0 aircraft to naval action, 12 wounded. Equipment damage only. 1 FA-18 damaged by SAM fragment. Repaired. Returned to service. Exchange rate. 18 Venezuelan ships destroyed versus 0 American ships lost. Infinite advantage. Cannot calculate ratio, just acknowledge disparity. Complete. Total. Absolute. If you made it through this complete naval analysis, you understand modern warfare at sea. Subscribe. 3 final questions for naval analysts deserve consideration. First, could Venezuelan Navy have achieved anything through different tactics? Answer is no. Technology gap is insurmountable. Numbers are insufficient. Training is inadequate. Equipment is obsolete. Any tactics fail against American superiority. Coordinated attacks failed. Submarine attacks failed. Everything failed. Not because Venezuelan sailors lacked courage. Not because tactics were wrong. Because capability disparity is absolute. Modern U.S. Navy cannot be defeated by Cold War-era ships. Technology matters, numbers matter, training matters. Everything favors America overwhelmingly. Second question, should Venezuela have avoided naval engagement entirely, preserve ships, hide submarines, wait for peace? Probably. From military perspective, engaging U.S. Navy was suicide. From political perspective, Maduro needed resistance, needed sacrifice, needed martyrdom narrative. Venezuelan Navy provided. Through death, through defeat, through complete destruction. Military logic said hide. Political logic said fight. Maduro chose politics. Sailors paid price. Third question, what does Caribbean battle demonstrate about American naval dominance? Demonstrates U.S. Navy maintains absolute control of sea lanes, can eliminate any regional naval force within days, can operate carrier groups without serious threat, can project power globally without challenge. This is American naval superiority. Built through decades of investment, maintained through continuous training, demonstrated through Caribbean destruction. Venezuelan Navy attempted resistance, attempted defense, attempted everything possible, failed completely. Not because sailors were cowards, because American Navy is overwhelming, because technology gap is insurmountable, because superpower dominance is absolute. This is April 9th, 11, 2025. This is war at sea. This is USA and Venezuela clash in Caribbean. This is naval combat. Modern, lethal, one-sided. This is what happens when regional power confronts global hegemon. This is story of doomed navy, of hopeless resistance, of inevitable destruction. Venezuelan Navy fought. Venezuelan Navy died. American Navy dominated. Absolutely.